the drivers of digital economy are predominantly the proliferation of smartphones, the extensive networks, which in terms of high-speed mobile data networks, driven by investment in 3G and LTE networks across the globe. This is enabling the customers to engage with their own providers of services and governments through digital forms. The fact that today we have much more different forms of payments, predominantly mobile payments, and payment gateways are proliferating across the network, enables customers to transact with their own providers and have the services delivered. If you look at South Africa today, a lot more needs to be done in terms of driving the digital economy. Investments in LTE needs to accelerate. Penetration of internet and smartphone devices needs to grow faster. Payment methods that are not traditional, not only the banking kind of payment methods, but predominantly mobile-based payments needs to happen, needs to be adopted, and therefore South Africa can be part of the bigger ecosystem of the digital economy. As I said, the investment in the mobile networks, LTE, mobile broadband capability becomes very important. I think the payment methods becomes key. Smartphone penetration is important, and also generally the broadband, including fiber to the home and fiber to the business, becomes key. So the underlying IT infrastructure becomes key to enable the digital economy. But what's most important is that devices that are smart devices, be it smartphones, tablets, or web-based kind of capability, normal PCs, must be more accessible to the broader community and citizens to be able to engage. There are a number of sectors that are being impacted. Some of them are impacted early enough. Like, for example, the music industry today is impacted significantly because the whole value chain of delivering of music can be completed without touching any physical retail or physical location. So from the point of prospecting, a customer inquiring, looking at a purchase, browsing, looking at specific song, so you can download it through a digital store, music store, and pay through a mobile payment gateway and have your music delivered on your device, be it a phone, a PC, or a tablet. So the traditional retail in music is disappearing very fast, and new forms of delivering content are coming through. So in the healthcare space, very, very key, mobile health in particular, ensuring that rural communities are able to access to better healthcare, especially in the early diagnosis of disease, and also managing chronic disease. So mobility, mobile device are becoming very, very important and instrumental. And we need to see higher adoption rates. Solutions in these areas are mature and have high efficacy. What is needed is to industrialize them and drive them to scale. Digital services, ICT, will help South Africa and Africa leapfrog some of the challenges that we're facing in the country. Challenges of lack of infrastructure, challenges of lack of science teachers. So our investment in key platforms like e-learning platforms, but also delivering one tablet per child solutions with content aggregated from different providers, which we provide through our high-speed mobile network into schools, is what is changing the path of education in this country. For the first time, a child who sits in a far-flung rural KwaZulu-Natal has this access to the same content as the child who sits at the heart of Johannesburg in Sandton, for example. So it's an equalizer. So our technology, we use the technology to bridge the digital divide. We use the technology to address social issues. So with digital, with ICT capability, and of course we need decisions to be made quicker. We need bold and pragmatic decisions by government, by private sector, by civic society to support the call to leverage digital capability, and also in order to help the child in South Africa to gain better education. So that's what we're doing. We're investing in the capability. So we're doing a number of things. For example, if you look at the Internet of Things, the industrial internet, our machine-to-machine business unit focuses on a number of key verticals, on automotives, on energy in terms of smart metering, in water. That's one area that we're working on. In agriculture, mobile agriculture, agriculture if you like. So we are able to facilitate this kind of interventions, digitizing the economy, how people interact with their providers of service, but also how they make their own organizations operationally effective by gathering data and implementing data analytics. We monitor lifts. We monitor in terms of the smart building services that we provide as part of the M2M portfolio. So that's what we are doing in that area. On the area of health, we have M-Health capability that today helps monitor availability of stock in clinics and other healthcare facilities. We monitor vaccines both in terms of condition and availability and improving health outcomes. All this is part of the whole digital ecosystem that we enable. When customers want to engage with us, the starting point is to go to our website, which is www.vodacombusiness.co.za, and obviously you can engage. We've got extensive account teams that are happy to engage with our customers and be able to explain some of the solutions that we provide.